Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. It was just before 1 today. Hazleton firefighters called to a house fire on Grant Street. WYLN's Gary Perna has more.
Just before 1 today, firefighters in Hazleton were sent to 1017 Grant Street for a house fire. As crews were arriving on scene, neighbors reported that someone may still be inside the home.
Crews arrived, we found heavy fire venting out the rear of the structure, along with heavy smoke. Deputy Chief Mandak and firefighter Josh Walper made entry. They were able to locate the female in the front room. She was removed from the residence. Chief Leschko said it looked like the fire may have got its start in the kitchen area of the home. Right now, it's, the fire's undetermined. We're still doing an extensive overhaul operation in the building. We have the PSP fire marshal en route to the scene. We'll conduct a cause and origin investigation. EMS crews from APTS ambulance rushed the woman to Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. She wasn't moved. She was breathing when she was brought out of the structure, and right now she's at the Lehigh Valley Hospital in Hazleton being treated.
For being the middle of April, firefighters not only had a hard firefight here on Grant Street, they also dealt with the inclement weather. Crews here made a great stop, according to the fire chief.
A fantastic stop by the great guys at Hazel Fire Department. They did. I'm just so proud of the job they did. The most important is we got the occupant out. Our job is life safety, and that's what the guys did. The fire was out within a matter of minutes of crews getting on location. We had an apparatus here and personnel on scene within 3 minutes of dispatch. That made a great difference in the city today, and I'm very, very proud of it. A tremendous turnout by both the career and the volunteer departments and by the volunteer members of the city. Again, everybody works as a team in the city, and we have other apparatus from Hazel Township and West Hazleton, along with 2 other pieces of apparatus from the city staff to handle any other incidents in the city. But again, I can't say enough about the turnout for especially a daytime fire. It's just superb, and most importantly is that the firefighters, there's no injuries to the firefighters. As of this 5:30 newscast, we have been told by officials that the fire has been ruled accidental, and the woman has been transferred from Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton to Lehigh Valley Hospital Cedar Crest. In Hazleton, for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
A 26-year-old man is facing charges after a fight over drugs and a woman left one person with a laceration. Hazleton police were called to the area of 5th and James Street for a fight in that area last night just after 11:30. Police found a blood trail and started searching for what happened. That's when they found the victim on West Chestnut Street with a minor stab wound to the forearm. The victim was taken to Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. Officers charged Brandon Ziegler, 26, with simple assault, 2 counts of reckless endangerment and disorderly conduct. He is not in custody, according to police. Attorney General Josh Shapiro today announcing a Schuylkill County man pled guilty to a felony charge related to the robbery of a bank in Frackville. The bank robber was sentenced to a 6 to 15-year prison term and ordered to pay restitution as well. 39-year-old Larry Deddery of Shenandoah was charged with robbery and placing several bank employees in fear of serious bodily injury or death through his use of what he claimed was an explosive device. It was back in May of 2017. Deddery entered the miner's bank and placed a package on the counter. The bank teller was there, took the note stating that the package was a bomb and to hurry. Deddery was sentenced by Luzerne County judge to 6 to 15 years in prison and to pay restitution of over $3,000. A Tamaqua man who suffers from a mental condition is accused of sexually assaulting an underage girl. Police arrested 18-year-old Corey Barnes after he admitted to the Tamaqua area high school principal that he had inappropriate contact with a 10-year-old girl. He allegedly asked the girl to come to his home and play video games, then had sex with her. Barnes was charged with rape of a child, statutory assault, involuntary deviant sexual intercourse with a child, among other charges. He was ordered to home confinement because he suffers from Asperger's syndrome. He's being electronically monitored and must not have any contact with minors. The judge also ordered him to have a mental evaluation. A Luzerne County judge acquitted a Pennsylvania state trooper accused of groping a 9-year-old girl, citing the girl's testimony that the trooper appeared to be asleep at the time. That brought an early end to the trial of Trooper Patrick Finn, yesterday ruling that prosecutors had not shown one scintilla of evidence that Finn was awake during the alleged assault. Prosecutors say they were disappointed that the judge did not decide the case, but said they would respect the judge's ruling, which cannot be appealed. Finn opted for trial after backing out of a deal to plead guilty to reduce charges. He still faces an internal state police investigation. Crestwood School District officials held a news conference yesterday with an update on some of the changes proposed at the last school board meeting. Superintendent Joseph Gorham said instead of laying off 13 teachers, that number has now been reduced to 4. They're also going to postpone plans to reconfigure 2 elementary schools. For now, a reserve fund will balance the budget for this year.
We are not out of the storm. We have not solved our crisis. We've simply weathered it for one more year, despite the union not contributing to this process.
They open the budget and let us look at it line by line, that we're the boots on the ground. We know that we can find savings.
Now, come the 2019 May primary election, voters will find a referendum on the ballot to agree to raise taxes 15%. The board will meet tonight at 6:30 to vote on proposals. Tamaqua Borough is seeking a new police chief from within its ranks. Borough Council voting to post the position internally to see if any of the current officers might be interested. The borough has been without a chief since Rick Weaver retired at the end of February. Applicants must submit an employment application, resume, and letter of recommendation from a law enforcement agency. Applications for the full-time job are due by May 2nd. Full and part-time police officers are eligible to apply. Coming up on WYLN News, how senior citizens are being helped in Schuylkill County, plus what was going on at Heritage Hill. Our Julia Wiegand fills us in. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. More rain and snow showers overnight, the low 27. Partly cloudy tomorrow, the high 47. And for Saturday, some sunshine and a high of 54. We'll be right back.
As governor, Tom Wolf proposed massive tax increases that would have crushed middle-class families and outsourced our jobs to other states. I stopped them. Liberal Paul Mango's no better. He was an architect of Obamacare and promotes outsourcing jobs. Wolf and Mango, more of the same. I'm a conservative job creator. As governor, I'll use zero-based budgeting to eliminate waste, lower taxes, and grow our economy. It's a clear choice for Pennsylvania.
The liberals in Washington like to take the side of people here illegally. I'm Dan Muser. I think it's time we stand up for hardworking Americans who follow our laws every day. That's why I support defunding sanctuary cities.
I also support building a wall to protect our border.
We are a country of immigrants, but legal immigrants, which means we don't look the other way when people break our laws. I'm Dan Muser, and I approve this message.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Schuylkill County Commissioners voted to submit an application for a state grant that will help one area hospital better serve senior citizens. The commissioners decided at yesterday's meeting to seek a $2 million grant for a behavioral health unit at Lehigh Valley Hospital Schuylkill on Jackson Street in Pottsville. The application will be submitted to the Redevelopment Assistance Capital Program. Though Lehigh Valley Health Network will do most of the work on the development, Schuylkill County had to be the applicant for the grant. Heritage Hill Senior Community holding their annual Volunteer Appreciation Luncheon, which is coinciding with 2018 National Volunteer Week. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has more.
Heritage Hill said thank you to their volunteers with their annual special luncheon and award ceremony today in recognition of 2018's National Volunteer Week. The senior community in Weatherly proudly recognized the kindness and devotion of their countless volunteers who give time each day to their residents.
It's primarily coordinated by our activities department, since most of the volunteers who come into our community work with our activities department, helping with different types of activities.
For 12 years, retired art therapist Allie Karamanol comes twice a week to hold arts and crafts with the residents, as well as participate in the worship service, playing hymns on the piano, and praise music with the guitar.
Well, I feel useful coming here. I believe you're supposed to give back, and I've been blessed, and so I'm giving back by coming here, and I also come here because I love it.
Karamanol helps the oldest woman at Heritage Hill, Nellie, who's 101 years old. Karamanol went to school with Nellie's granddaughter and enjoys seeing her, thinking of her as her mother on earth since her mother passed.
This is a very terrific place because it's very, very open to God and His love, and it's an unusual kind of a place in this day and age.
For 3 years, Pastor David Clark of Trinity Baptist Church is part of a rotation of ministers who service here while his wife does readings.
My wife and I both like to get involved with a number of different things. It's a blessing to come here. I get as much back as I give. The people are really friendly here, and I walk away with more of a smile on my face.
If you would like to volunteer, stop on in or call 570-215-3173. Reporting from Weatherly for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Just one day after we found out about the Bon-Ton department store, the Sears store inside the Wyoming Valley Mall is now set to close by the end of April. Store managers informed workers this morning of the closing and that a liquidation sale is planned for April 27th. The Sears Auto Center will also close by mid-May. The Sears store expected to close by mid-July. Sears officials say the closing is part of a company-wide strategic reorganization. The city of Wilkes-Barre announcing the start of curbside yard waste collection. The collection will begin this coming Monday, April 23rd. Items accepted are on your screen right now. Beginning Monday, residents can also drop off yard waste at the DPW garage at 2 Cunningham Avenue in Wilkes-Barre between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. and between 6 a.m. and 2 p.m. during the summer. Coming up on East Berwick's News Choice, information on a fundraiser for a longtime area musician. Plus, a Cash 5 ticket worth $400,000 sold at the Sunoco on Market Street in Kingston. If you were there, you might want to check your tickets because no one has claimed it yet. Let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
How dishonest is Scott Wagner? I'll show you. A year ago, I posted this video highlighting my strong opposition to Obamacare. And believe me, Obamacare was never the answer. I also called Obamacare a disaster. Newspapers confirmed I not only opposed Obamacare, I called for repealing Obamacare. Wagner knows all this, yet ran this ad trying to deceive you anyhow. And that tells you everything you need to know about Scott Wagner.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
The Falvello Law Firm, located at 314 Main Street, Suite A in Cunningham, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania, and they are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191 today.
Welcome to Community and You here on Wyln, everyone. I'm Gary Pern. I'm very pleased to have with me Michelle Riley from Mountaintop, who you may have seen here on Community and You once or twice talking about some events going on. But this one is kind of a really close personal one for you, and we're going to talk about Jamming for Jerry. So first of all, Michelle, tell us about Jerry and why we're having this event.
Jerry grew up in our area. He is a native and was with several bands, The Boys for one and Dakota for another one. They've had some top 40 hits that you may recognize on the radio, Timothy being one of the major hits. He's also done a lot of songwriting as well as producing records for many other musicians in our area.
So this is an event because Jerry's going through some medical issues and could really use some support from the community.
Absolutely. Jerry has frontal lobe dementia. He's been suffering that for a couple years now, and it is progressively getting worse. So the musicians who were basically here in the same area that he was have all come together. Some of them are flying in from many other states here in the country just to have be part of this special benefit, and bands are reuniting. It's going to be a really great event.
So, and let's talk about the event. It is coming up really soon on Thursday, April 26th at Genetti's Grand Ballroom and Hotel and Conference Center in Wilkes-Barre. Pre-tickets are available, and we're kind of asking everyone to try to get those pre-tickets so we can get a good head count.
We absolutely are. So it's $15 in advance by going to the website www.genetti.com, then go to the events on that page. There will be $20 admission at the door and a cash bar.
So if somebody buys a ticket and they want to come in for the event, what can they expect to be happening?
We are having come in straight from Nashville, Tennessee, Bill Kelly from The Boys and Dakota, as well as Jerry Hilitzik himself, hoping to take the stage with his son, drummer Eli Hilitzik. Also, we have the very special guest of the evening would be Danny Seraphin. Danny Seraphin is a legendary drummer, rock and roll Hall of Famer from Chicago, and he'll be performing with the horn section from Daddy-O and the Sex Maniacs, as well as some other surprise guests. There's a lot of local talent coming in, a lot of bands that haven't seen each other in decades that are all getting together for this special event. It's really going to be quite exciting.
And this is probably a great event for anybody who loves any type of music.
Absolutely.
Who you know, maybe were in bands playing or just enjoyed listening. This is kind of a great event for them.
Yes, and certainly if you were, like these bands were from the 80s and 90s when cover bands were so big and they would pack in 700 people on any given Thursday, Friday, or Saturday night. So all of that's coming back together. Hopefully a lot of the newer musicians in our area will come and check it out. It's just going to be a room full of talent and excitement.
So Michelle, give us again all the details for this event that's coming up on Thursday the 26th.
Okay, so absolutely. The doors are going to open at 7 p.m. with a meet and greet. So if you'd like to meet some of these musicians that are coming in, please do so. The music will start at 7:45 promptly. We're not sure how long it's going to go. We're not even putting an end time on this, actually. It's not going to be till 9, 10, 11, 12. It's going to be when it's over, it's over. But everybody has their songs already preset that they're going to be playing. So again, if you want to get the tickets in advance, $15 at www.genetti.com or $20 at the door. We're certainly hoping that you would like to do the pre-sale. It would help us get a head count in advance. And gosh, I don't know if there was anything else.
So we pretty much got all of it covered. So a lot of bands going on, especially cover bands from the area, all to benefit Jerry, who's going through some medical issues. And again, if you want more information, you can go to Genetti.com. It'll be at Genetti's Grand Ballroom and Hotel and Conference Center on Market Street in Wilkes-Barre. A great night there on the 26th. Michelle, thanks so much for coming up.
Thank you. I'd like to also just add one more thing, if I may. Jerry Hlidzic is going to try to be on the stage to play as well with his son Eli. Eli's a very good drummer. He's a musician as well. He's coming in from California. We've got people coming in from Florida and South Carolina, so it's just going to be quite an event. Thank you so much, Gary.
No, hey, thanks for coming on and letting us know about this and getting the word out. And if you would like to participate in this, and this sounds like a great event, again, all the information's been up on your screen throughout Community and You. And of course, to order your tickets and learn more, you can go to Genetti.com. Michelle, thanks again for coming in.
Thank you, Gary. I appreciate your time.
No problem, and thank you for joining us here on Community and You. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
Northeast Pennsylvania. Scenic beauty, close-knit communities. We're neighbors helping neighbors. Lehigh Valley Health Network is bringing you leading-edge cancer treatment that's close to home. Robotic surgery for quicker recoveries. World-class heart care and access to top specialists. All from Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton and our 15 community locations. Neighbors caring for Greater Hazleton and beyond. Lehigh Valley Health Network.
Are you in good hands? Call Gary McNeilis of Allstate Insurance for all your insurance needs. The McNeilis Agency has 2 locations to conveniently serve you, 1092 North Church Street in Hazel Township and Hometown Village Square in Hometown. Their quality, service-oriented agency will make sure you get the coverage you need at a price you can afford. Call in Hazel Township at 570-454-1981 or in Hometown at 570-668-5133.
Are you in good hands?
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Get ready to call now to win tickets for Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling's Super Show. WYLN has 2 pairs of tickets to give away for Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling Super Show event. Wrestling taking place this Saturday, April 21st at Holy Family Academy on North Laurel Street in Hazleton. Bell time, 7 o'clock. There is a meet and greet that will start at 5. And if you would like a chance to win the tickets, you can dial 570-459-1869, extension 1172. Right now, leave your name, number, and we will put your name in the drawing. If you'd like these tickets, dial now. Good luck. And for more information on upcoming shows, you can visit ppwwrestling.com. And of course, watch PPW right here every week on WYLN TV. A reminder, the Schuylkill County Chamber of Commerce holding their candidate forum for those running in the 9th Congressional District. That forum is coming up next week, April 24th, in the DHH Lingle Middle School Auditorium. Democrats Susan Quick, Gary Wegman, and Denny Wolf, along with Republicans George Halkovich, Dan Muser, and Scott Eulinger, will be answering questions on 4 topics, and afterward we'll take questions from the media. The event is open to the public, but questions are limited to the chamber and the media and will be given in a question and answer format. There's no charge to attend. However, if you are interested, you should call 570-622-1942 or 1-800-755-1942 in order to reserve a seat. Hazelton's Rotary Club hosting a night at the races. It's to benefit the club's community projects. That event will take place Saturday, April 28th at the J.J. Ferrara Performing Arts Center on Broad Street, sponsored by Avellino Enterprises and Community Bank. The doors will open at 6. The fun begins at 6:30. Tickets $8 in advance, $10 at the door. You can buy a horse for $10 for a chance to win $50. Food and refreshments are free, but you must be at least 21 to attend. There will also be tricky trays and raffles, as well as the chance to catch the Drop the Drugs van. And if you'd like, you can bring along any no longer needed prescription meds and discard them safely. And don't forget, the Helping Hand Society hosting its annual telethon this coming Saturday, April 21st. The organization is a nonprofit. It serves special needs children and their families through educational and therapeutic services. The staff and children are getting busy. They're getting ready for the 2018 telethon, which will be broadcast right here on WYLN this Saturday. The telethon has a new venue this year. It's being held at Genetti's Ballrooms on South Church Street in Hazel Township. And once again, that Helping Hands Telethon this Saturday. Watch it live, starting at noon till 11 p.m. right here on WYLN. Now stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
At the Joyce Insurance Group, we offer insurance tailored to your needs. We protect what matters most to you.
We've been serving the needs of thousands of clients throughout Northeast Pennsylvania since 1955.
Our professional agents are dedicated to providing you with a great insurance experience.
With 62 years in business, our clients are the reason that we care the most.
Ask any of our 5,000 plus satisfied customers, and they'll tell you, the right choice is Joyce.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600. Weather on WYLN TV 35 is brought to you by State Representative Tara Toohill. Paid for by the committee to elect Tara Toohill.